Like most Angelenos, I drive to work every day. My round trip from home to the office is about 36 miles. Long before the gas price hit $2 per gallon, I had been dreaming about ways to cut down my gas consumption. 3 years ago, the hybrid vehicle hit the market. When my Ford Escort finally quit, I wasted no time to get me a hybrid. It's been over 2 years now. By driving this car, I cut my gasoline consumption by 1/3. Besides that, there's also a reduction of pollution that goes with it. I love it. This is the decal I paid the DMV $8 for. It enables me to drive solo on the carpool lane. This car averages about 46 miles per gallon. It's quiet and puts out very little emission. It is its fuel economy and its ultra-low emission that the DMV opens the carpooling for small hybrids solo. Being able to drive on the carpool lane makes enormous amount of difference. In an average, I save close to an hour a day of traffic time. However, in terms of cutting down my share of gas consumption as well as reducing pollution, there's another dramatic measure we may take, that is taking the public transportation. On Thursday, I'm going to take you along with me, riding the bike to the bus station and getting on the metro to go between the office and home. Every bus has this bike rack. The problem is that it only takes 2 bikes. If it already has 2 bikes on it, you have to wait for the next bus. I've had that happen to me. Getting on. This is a busy section. After we get out of the San Gabriel Valley, seats will generally be available. This is the book I'm reading. The name of it is Resource Wars by Michael Clare. The book cited reports from the U.S. Department of Energy saying that the United States, consisting of 1/22 of the world's population, consumes 1/3 of its raw materials. And we burn 20 million barrels of oil a day, while the world consumes about 80 million barrels. We as Americans burn 1/4 of the entire world's total. Here I am, just arrived at my station. I'll take the bike down and ride about 7 minutes to the office. Okay, it takes slightly over an hour for me to get here. Driving with advantage of carpool lane takes me about 35 minutes. I've been swimming for the last 3 years, a mile a day, 5 days a week. When I'm driving, I can swim in the morning, but taking the bus to the pool by 7 a.m. would be a bit too harsh. So I decided to do it at noon when I'm not driving. It so happens that I have to go to a school site tomorrow to fix a networking problem. In that circumstance, I have to take my laptop as well as one networking device, a switch, with me. The extra load adds a little difficulty to my bike ride, but I can handle it. It looks ugly, but it's pretty secured. The waiting time for the bus is generally not too bad, but I'm prepared. I can pull out my book and start reading. I purchased some tokens ahead of time. It's only $1, so a round-trip bus ride cost me $2. When winter comes,
It will be all dark by the time I get off the homebound bus. But it will be okay. There are plenty of light.
To talk about dreams, I have more than one. I have two. The first is to reduce smog in the LA area. The second is to help reduce our nation's dependence on foreign oil. I'm not that stupid to think that I can single-handedly do it all by myself. But if enough of us do it, it may make a difference. By driving a small hybrid and taking the bus once or twice a week, I can effectively slice my oil usage by half. If 40% of the general public does what I do, we can cut our nation's oil consumption by 1/3. That is why I'm glad I'm doing something. No matter how small, how insignificant it is, it gives me a profound sense of satisfaction. It makes me feel good.